What's up, YouTube? I'm finally back with my budget review for November 2019, so let's get started. For the month of November, our income totaled $10,910, and you can see here the breakdown of the pays, the per diems, the rent, reimbursement, and that totaled $10K, a little over $10K. Now moving on to how we spent it. In the giving category, there was a donation of $100, 2 gifts totaling $100, some miscellaneous spending in the form of giving to different fundraisers and charities, some cash donations of $200, and another miscellaneous totaling $138.18. So if we come over to our giving category, we spent 6%. And my goal is 10% per month. But as you know, I'm kind of private with how I share my money and who I share it with. So the other 4% is somewhere in these other totals below. So anyway, moving on to the next category, which is savings. November, by the way, did not go how I planned it to. My in-laws visited, they came in town, and I kind of lost my mind, y'all. I spent when I wasn't supposed to. But we had a ball, so I'm all about creating memories in the moment. We were able to cash flow it all, so I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, but still, it didn't go as planned. I had all these plans to pay off all this debt, and I didn't. I messed up. So it's time for me to start fresh. But anyway, savings, $98.36 went to my emergency fund. I usually do $100 per month. Weddings for next year, $315. And regular savings account $223.71. Housing, now this stuff, let's see, gas and electric is covered by the tenant. Our cell phone bill, you see that, y'all? $298.87, down from a little over $300. Slow progress is still progress. I am determined to get my cell phone bill down, and I have been in touch with my cell phone company trying to work out ways to save on my bill. Wi-Fi, tenant pays for that, also pays for the water. I do pay him $25 a month for either grass or snow removal, so that he can pay the guy for us. Cats, I need to take that off. We don't even have the cats anymore. Home repairs, we're not putting any money into that fund at this time. Next category is transportation, and nothing, because thank goodness Micah's job pays for that. Okay, now food category. You know, we usually don't spend much money on our groceries, but this month we read up on everything for the house. Well, I should say for the month of November. And we spent $340.93. And then we spent $25.10 on some pizza. And then $9.46 on a little more groceries. So we are stocked up and won't need to shop for a while. The next category is lifestyle. So personal money, my husband and I each get a little over $100 to spend on whatever we want every 2 weeks. So that totals $430. And the $30 is bank fees, because we don't have a minimum of $1,000 in our bank accounts, our personal bank accounts. We do in our joint, so we don't pay that fee. But in our personal bank accounts, so that is one of our personal goals, is to get our personal accounts to $1,000 bare minimum, so that we don't have to keep paying this $30. So if you know better, do better. Apple Music $14.99, iCloud $9.99, Netflix $12.99, Dollar Shave Club for my husband $10.45. Excuse me. My daughter's allowance $50. Yes, y'all, we ramped it up. She gets $50 a month now. Do y'all think that's too much money for an 8-year-old? Let me know in the comments below. I have no idea, because when I was growing up, we got allowance when our parents felt like giving it to us. Excuse me. But also too, she has her own, we're talking about a 8-year-old living in 2019. She has her own MasterCard, her little debit card. And when she wants something, she can buy it. And I don't have to deal with her begging in the stores, falling out, crying and whining. So that $50 is well spent. It's for my peace of mind. But let me know if it should be lower or higher. So she gets $25 every 2 weeks. Homeschool $19.95, Crunchyroll $6.99, Wix $8, Tidal $5.20, Bank fees, $13.50. We always get the bank fees back. I put them in a separate category because anytime we have a surcharge from using an ATM, we get that reimbursed monthly from our bank, which is why I still stay with them. There is no physical brick and mortar location on this island, but they are awesome. Their bank fee reimbursement, I'm a customer for life. I spent $183.86 on a stabilizer, y'all, for recording video, because I said December is my YouTube anniversary month. I always do something, excuse me, to support my YouTube business, because I finally have good Wi-Fi here in the hotel, and I'm finally starting to record videos again. So I was like, yeah, this is a good idea, something for my business. Y'all, this was a dumb purchase. It's been sitting on my nightstand. It's got all these buttons. I don't know what to do. What was I thinking? That was a really dumb spend. Like, I was really disappointed in myself. So now, I'm hard on myself, and I'm like, you're going to use this stabilizer. So I'm trying to find a way to incorporate it somehow. But yeah, that was my fail for the month. We joined the gym that's connected to our building. $103.64 is what we pay for 2 people per month, which is disgusting. But I'm on a month-to-month plan, so I can cancel at any time with no fees. But I've been hitting it hard in the gym, y'all. I actually feel like going to the gym. I hit it 3 times a week. I got me a personal trainer. Your girl is doing some things. So I'm in a wedding next year, and I gotta look good. When you go home for the first time after you moved away, it's gonna be the first time everybody's seen me in 11 months. I want to show a little leg. I want to be cute. But holistic, we have a holistic experience going on here. So I set aside all the money for 3 visits for 2 people, and it totals $550. I didn't want to have to worry about it for every month. So that will cover our services for the next 2 to 3 months. That's it for lifestyle category. I feel like this category is getting kind of out of pocket, and I need to cut down on something. I'm gonna have to talk to Micah. I need to get rid of Tidal. Y'all, when I log in Tidal, it's in Spanish. I don't know how to change it to English so I can cancel. Slight problem. This is for my business. My husband does watch Crunchyroll. I don't know. We got to do something. I feel like this is a lot of money spent in one category. Let's see. Come over here. Lifestyle. Yeah, that's 13% of our... Yeah, we need to cut down. Anyway, moving on. This is why I love budget reviews. You get to really see where your money went. Auto insurance, $169.88. It went up, y'all. I had an experience with my car insurance. I got a random letter in the mail saying, your car insurance is going up. Mind you, this is a Dave Ramsey approved insurance carrier. Like, I went on the Dave Ramsey site and found one of the few car insurance experiences that they actually offered in Baltimore, and I wasn't really tripping because the price was real cheap per month for 2 cars. So I sold my first car. It went down a little bit, so I was just left with the 1 car, and I get this random letter in the mail saying, oh, your insurance went up because you called for a tow one day for your second car like 2 years ago, and we have to raise your premium based on that. Y'all, I called because my car wouldn't start, right? And it was the winter time, and I called for a tow. And then 5 minutes later, no more than 5 minutes later, my car started, and I immediately got back on the phone with my insurance and said, cancel that. I don't need it. Mind you, I'm thinking you get 1 freebie. I didn't ask. I just assumed you get 1 free roadside assistance at least. No, they're not free. And so the insurance company was like, well, the towing company said their guy was already dispatched, and they already had billed our insurance, so we had to bill you. And I said, lesson learned, I'll be looking for a new insurance. So that'll be coming in the December budget. Update coming soon. Y'all, I hate paying for insurance as it is. Health insurance, life insurance, auto insurance, travel insurance. Excuse me, I lost my voice and I'm just getting it back. But it just kills me because you just get inundated with such useless responses. Like, it's just, I got to do better with my insurance choices. Anyway, moving on to the real reason I have no money. Excuse me. Debt. All right, so we paid everybody something this month. Discover got $500. My husband's credit card got $1,000. Mine got $900. Hi, baby. Good morning. The mortgage. Oh, I can update this, y'all, because our home equity loan is paid off. We are down to just 2 things. Yes, Eva's dancing in the background. So now $1,280 goes to the account where all those auto payments come out for the car payment and the mortgage payment. Excuse me. So there is some some money left over each month. Micah says he'll tell me what to do with it once he thinks about it. He got to think about it. Because I'm like, hey, we can just throw that at the mortgage and pay less interest. But he's like, we need to think about this because this money is building up. We have almost like $1,000 sitting there. So, and then an additional Discover payment of $500. So $1,000 total to Discover. Excuse me. This is what happens when you don't budget all month. Like you do a budget at the beginning of the month and then you come back December 9th and you're like, what happened in November? I don't know, but I went on the Discover statement and it said I made 2 payments. Okay. My husband's other credit card, $833.21. Now this is his, I need to change this. I'm going to officially call this his business credit card, y'all, because this is his credit card that he uses for all reimbursement from his job. So his job currently reimburses us for all gas, all household supplies that we buy, and for all parking, because here it is not free to do anything. So we have to pay for overnight parking, and then his job reimburses us for that. So anytime you see payments to this account, this card, that's what it is. It doesn't have anything on it. It's just getting reimbursed every time. My credit card, $200. Care credit, okay, I'll get to that. IRS, $200. Okay, here's what I mean. I have a credit card minimum payments that I just leave in the account. I add up everything that is owed for the month for each credit card, and I put the total here, and I make sure there's at least $162 that needs to be paid out to all of these credit cards across all of them. And that way my snow payments actually are interest free. I guess that's the word. I don't know. But it's actually covering more than just the minimum, because I'm really trying to knock this stuff out, y'all. Look how much money this is. It's disgusting. And then only me, I will figure out where this money went. I made a debt payment in the amount of $1760.64, and I cannot remember which card it went to. I can't remember. I got nothing else. I just know that I have a debit from our joint account for this amount, and I can't tell which card it went to. Because our joint account, our statement is very short because we don't spend. We either use cash or our personal account. So our joint account has like 10 line items. And it's just like, you paid all these debts out. So it's a good, bad problem, I guess. But anyway, debt, 67% of our income this month went towards debt, totaling $7,335.85. So that is how we spent our month of November. I guess I need to be happy, but I'm not, because the reality is, I did not pay off a credit card or a loan or a something in full this month. And that was my original plan. So December, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. That's all I got to say. Well, that's it for now, guys. I'll be back, I promise, with the December budget update and budget plan. And I hope your budgets are going better than mine. Peace, love, and budgets, y'all.